Wow. I can see you have a water bottle in your hand. I assumed you paid for this water, and you probably think that the manufacturer has done everything right. Is that true? Does it ever come into your mind that this water does not belong to the manufacturer, but to you, to us, to the people? Maybe those who made this deal did not even ask us. They pumped our groundwater. And what is left? A dry, smelling sludge. Is this the kind of future we want for ourselves and our children? What have we done to nature? We all need water to survive on a daily basis. And so we look out for the best source of water, which is our groundwater. Is pumping of groundwater a bad idea? No, it's not. However, pumping of groundwater without equal replacement, that is the problem. How can groundwater be replaced? Groundwater can be replaced by rainwater. Does Nigeria have enough rainwater to replace groundwater? Of course we do. What then is the problem? The problem of water scarcity in Nigeria are population growth, rise in number of water factories, excessive depletion of groundwater, and low level of groundwater. All this result in low income for farmers and food insecurity. While growing up, my parents were privileged to rent an apartment in a compound where water flowed from a single tap. Other people in the community who were not as privileged as we were, they came into our compound to fetch water. Do you have any idea of what the situation looks like? It's my turn. No, it's mine. That used to be the chaotic situation we experience on a daily basis. Until one day, this water suddenly stopped. We had to harvest rainwater from rooftops into bowls and drums, which of course were not sustainable. I had to wake up 5 a.m. every morning in search of water without any specific knowledge of where to get one. We had to carry bowls of between 15 to 25 liters on our head and walk in between cars and trucks, standing the risk of being hit. Water is a precious resource, and for this same reason, every houses with wells were under lock and key and prevented outsiders from having access to their water. During the dry season, the level of water in the well are usually low, and this made us to get water that were dirty and mixed with mud. We had to make use of a chemical substance called alum to purify the water and then filter before use. Having to go through the stress, having to go look for water every day was stressful and frustrating for me. But when we had no choice, it became our daily routine. And this had its share on my health and my education. After some time, I moved out of my parents' house. And I was so much eager to get an apartment where water would be flowing. But unfortunately, I couldn't get one. And then it dawned on me that water scarcity is widely spread across Nigeria. In the year 2018, I started working with one NGO founded by a Kanthari alumni by the name Lawrence Afere. The name of the NGO is Springboard. Springboard empowers farmers, organic farmers in rural communities. And there I got the opportunity to work closely with farmers and people in rural communities. And I realized that they did not even have enough water for their plants. This gave me the passion and shock that what I experienced, some people are still experiencing the same thing. And this made me to apply to Kanthari. And here in Kanthari, my organization, Omitide, was born. At Omitide, we envision a country where clean water is at everyone's reach. This can also be termed as everyone having access to clean water. Therefore, the word access to us became a tool. The A stands for altering the landscape. By altering, we don't mean completely changing or destroying the landscape. Rather, we build steps and terraces, as you can see, that helps rainwater find its way. The first C stands for catch. We catch rainwater wherever and whenever it falls, either at home or on the farm, into basins through water catchments and pipes. The second C stands for care. We use water carefully and with the understanding that water is a precious resource. We identify leakages, we close or repair dripping taps, all to minimize water wastage. The E stands for environment. We create an environment that helps to restore water in the ground through grasses, shrubs, bushes, and trees. This is because plants help to retain water in the soil. The first S, we slow down rainwater by digging meandering trenches. Meandering water helps to stop wash off of topsoil and it soaks the topsoil. And the last S stands for store. We store rainwater in reservoirs for household use and in ponds for agricultural purposes. We all have damaged the nature through our practices and lack of understanding. And now we learn to correct our past mistakes through nature. Why do we have to do this? Because we all are coming to a point where we lack access to water. And the hotter the climate becomes, the more we long for the sound of fresh water. Thank you.